One thing I did want to just briefly share with you guys was this little humidifier. It glows, like it lights up. I have it turned off right now because I was just out, but if I go and turn this on, so the mist is this button, and then you turn it on and then it starts misting out, which I think is super cool. The light, if you just click on that, then it'll start kind of doing like cool little rainbow lights, and I think that's super cool, super unique. It was under 20 bucks, I believe. So it makes your room smell very nice. I feel like I'm not explaining it really well, but it's pretty much a humidifier. It puts the water mist into the air, so it feels a little more comfortable. When you come home, it just feels a little more homey and just kind of chill. I highly recommend this. This is like the best thing. So definitely click the link down below and purchase yours, because it's so affordable, dude. Like, it's actually so cheap for how it works. It's honestly mind-blowing. Okay guys, so I crumbled under the pressure. I could not resist some Chinese food. I just couldn't do it. I'll show you guys really quick. Some wonton soup, because I was in the mood for some wonton soup, honestly. I haven't had this in a while. And then obviously you got the little crackers that it comes with, little soup crackers. So we got that. And then, oh my gosh, I am literally just so into this place's sweet and sour chicken. Just some pork fried rice and the red sauce. Oh my gosh. Love the red sauce with sweet and sour chicken. One thing I want to say as well is I don't always make a habit of this. I try and like balance everything out. One day I'll have something really healthy and lean. I might not even eat too much that day. Other days I might have something that's a little less healthy, you know. I think that everything in balance is like not going to kill you. You have to just be able to strike that balance. When you kind of know your body and know when you're overeating, you just have to know when to stop. I know how to do that. So don't judge me, don't come for me in the comments, because it still is a health channel. Realistically, like every single day of my existence, don't solely eat healthy food. I think that's almost like a stigma that a lot of people have in this community of like health gurus or health people on YouTube. I'm going to dig in. I might pick up this video, this vlog. I don't know what I'm calling this video. It's a lot of stuff combined into it. Maybe a day or so down the line, because I really am trying to make my videos last a little bit longer and less rambly like they are right now. I'm just defrosting some jumbo shrimp because I actually need to start cooking supper and I haven't started dinner, so I obviously need to get that started. But for today's video, I wanted to share a couple things that I've been doing in 2020 to be more positive towards myself, just love myself in general. Self-love is so huge. It's going to be a recurring theme on my channel. For me, personally, one thing I have stopped doing is I do not wear makeup. I know that's crazy, right? But hear me out on this, guys. I wear makeup for myself first and foremost, so let's start there. But one thing about myself I've learned is that I'm really into skincare. I'm into my skin looking as good as it possibly can, and ever since I was young, even up until middle school, high school, I've just always loved my natural skin. I liked how clear it was. I didn't have a lot of blemishes. I just always have loved the skin I'm in, and you know, I've gotten compliments about how beautiful my complexion is. That's something that I've always been very proud of. You know, I love being a chocolate girl. I think that being brown and having a little melanin in your skin is so beautiful. Like, some people, I mean, in the black community, there's like a lot of self-hate. I'll be very honest. The pictures of people with blue eyes, like blue contacts, and like blonde hair, like I dibble dabble in all types of fun stuff. Like, I'm really into dyeing my hair, all that stuff, but I love myself enough to not do that, if that makes sense. Like, it's fun to do things as like a cool thing, but when you're depending on it to feel good about yourself, that's when I feel like you have to draw the line. Especially as a woman, you want to always be on fleek. You always want to have your hair done, your makeup on, and denounced to women, I feel. Sometimes there's like a pressure that we feel to continually wear makeup and continually have our hair looking perfect all the time. And is this realistic? Heck no, it's not. But we do it anyways because we feel a weird, spoken pressure to look a certain way all the time, because no one wants to be the person that's not, keeping themselves up and looking great. Now, with all that being said, I still, take care of my skin, I exfoliate, I do all that stuff. But there's just something raw and like really cool about just wearing no makeup. I don't have to worry about it transferring everywhere, getting on my clothes. I don't have to worry about taking it off at night. Man, it's just tough, man. I like to wear makeup for events and all that, but outside of that, you rarely will ever catch me wearing makeup anymore. And that's just me, that's my preference. And it's all part of my journey to loving myself more. I feel like there's something more beautiful than a woman that takes care of her actual skin enough, and is proud and happy to just wear no makeup, just go all natural. I think that's the most attractive thing you could do. And I feel like people who just go as they are, babe, like just kind of go as they are and just rock their natural beauty. I think there's nothing more beautiful and more confident than that. There's a certain extent to doing your makeup the best you can. Like me, I'm a perfectionist. And when I do my makeup, as you guys can probably see in my videos, I always make sure it looks good and makes me look really nice and youthful and awake and all of that jazz. So I don't hate it, I'm not against it, and I kind of, not to toot my own horn, but toot, I know how to use it now. With all that being said, I think that natural beauty is very understated, especially in today's culture with all the beauty vloggers and makeup artists on YouTube especially. It becomes very, very hard to just say, I like my natural skin, I don't like makeup. Because as soon as you say you don't like makeup, people really like come after you. But it's even cooler to me to say that you love your face, you love your natural beauty. And I'll just put this as a final note on this. I feel like it's not said enough, right? There's so much love for beauty products in the beauty industry. But if you really think about it, the beauty industry is just it's like a machine, and people purchase these products. Some of these people are very young, number one, who shouldn't really probably be wearing makeup. So that's number one. Number two, it's very damaging to your skin. I really encourage you guys, before you go ham crazy with buying every little product, actually take the time to research what you're putting on your face. I know I never did, but it's just like a word of caution, because you never know what's in these products that could really like affect your face down the line once you get older. And a lot of these products, they have agents in it. I'm not even exaggerating, have agents in it that are going to physically age you over time. And guess what that does? Then you're buying more and more makeup to cover up that aging, that early aging that you're experiencing on your face, on your body. Like I said, 2020 was the year I'm done with all the toxic people in my life. I'm done. And honestly, what that means for me is like a lot of very long-lasting relationships I left behind in 2019. I'm not going to get into any type of detail on this, but my best friend, I cut ties with her behind in 2019, and it was the best thing I could have ever done. Like, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I got to that point this year that I just don't care. If you're bringing me down and bringing toxic energy into my life, like, you're not a asset to my life. You are a liability. You are bringing me down and dragging me down into a very dark place where I don't need to be. The amount of negativity and negative people I had in my life, it was really shocking. It was astounding. I feel like letting go of people is so difficult, guys. It's hard. It's difficult. I'll be the first to say it. But sometimes you have to trim the fat, and you have to do it indefinitely. Don't let social media control me anymore. And that was something I learned going into 2020, and a lot of it just was growth. 2019, what I've learned, what I saw, and a lot of what I saw on social media I didn't like. It was very ugly, and over the years, a lot of people that I've seen, especially people I've known from high school, from college, people that I've known personally, just act in a way that's just very ugly and just disgusting to me in a lot of ways. I had to distance myself from social media in a very big way. I'm not sure if some of you guys may remember, I had my Instagram account, Ask Jazzy. It was like the same pseudonym as my YouTube name. It was I got a lot of traffic on there, and had like a very small following. A very loyal following that always liked my pictures and all of that. So it was cute, I had a little following, whatever. But I don't know. Let's get into why I deleted my Instagram for a good few months, and I got rid of that account. A major reason why I did, which you guys probably don't care as to why I did, but I'm going to give you guys some real tea here. When I'm telling you, social media, number one, takes up a lot of your time, a lot of your energy, and it can make you freaking depressed. I'm so sorry to say this, guys. Like, I know that some people are going to defend social media and they're going to say that people shouldn't use it if they can't take it. Listen, there are adverse effects to anything. If you smoke a cigarette, you're going to, have maybe lung disease. You're going to rot your teeth out. But we don't tell people to just stop smoking because it's an addiction, right? You are addicted to it. It's not as easy as just cutting it off cold turkey. So that's why a lot of people have trouble with social media, in my humble opinion. Now, I personally felt as though I was getting sucked into fakeness. Like, it was all fake. Like, no one was real anymore. Like, it's just hard to describe. People on social media are just so phony and fake, and at a certain point it becomes like addictive. You post one picture and it gets really good reception. People are liking it like crazy and just commenting it, and people are looking at it. So it's like in your mind, it's like a drug. Like, ooh, let me post another picture. Let me post something else. Let me post something else. And then you start getting really thirsty yourself. Like, ooh, let me post a really good picture of me looking all types of snatched. Oh, let me get some more likes. And then it turns into this ugly thing where you just become disconnected from reality, and it's just not good. I tend to distance myself from anything that I feel like doesn't bring out the best in me, and trying to flex on social media, even for business purposes, it just isn't me. If you guys want to follow me, and that's a big thing why I don't link my Instagram or a lot of my social media on YouTube, because I like to keep it more about YouTube, not my social media. I know it's a huge platform for like interacting with you guys and getting new subscribers to kind of come on board and be interested in what I post, but maybe down the line I'll maybe make those accounts live and just more active again. I have them up if you want to follow me. I feel so corny saying this, but if you want to, the links are in my description. Go check it out, go follow, and all that jazz. I'll really appreciate it, but like, until I have more of like a need to be on there, I don't see myself being on social media for any other reason than connecting with you guys through YouTube. Like, that's pretty much the only thing I see myself being on any social media platform really for. Guys, so I wanted to show you guys really quickly what I use to work out in a pinch. This is literally the biggest in a pinch moment that we're probably going to see in our lifetime. So I really wanted to show you guys in depth what I use to work out at home. This is in this little black container in the corner here. I feel like anything else would just kind of overwhelm me, and this is really neat. You can tell that this one is plastic, or if you can't tell, this is a plastic dumbbell. Leave that down below. So I showed these in a previous video, I believe, and I was just kind of, it's really, really clutch. It's very, very flexible. A little flexible, like I call it like a ginormous oversized rubber band, because that's honestly what it is. It can really make yourself really, really stretched and nice and like limber. So when you do other really, really intense exercises, you're more so flexible, so you can not hurt yourself, right? I'll have a dupe of this available on Amazon, but I would highly, highly recommend this. If I wanted to just kind of do like an everyday, just kind of work out with me, eat with me type of day, and I'll do a full workout video on how I use all these items. Soon to come, it's in the works. So